Fresh sauce. Embarrassment for Pakistan. 20-year-old Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist Zaibullah Alais Hamza has told India's National Investigation Agency that Pakistan is not just sending terror agents into the country but also smuggling arms. Zaibullah's disclosure is significant as security forces admit that no terrorist has been caught without a weapon in an encounter. What the Lashkar operative has said is that for every 2 infiltrations, there is 1 armed consignment which is dumped in safe areas. The guides or porters are tasked to carry such cargoes and dump it in an area demarcated by Lashkar. Now, after which they cross back to Pakistan. As per the training in Muzaffarabad camps, the terrorists can take weapons including pistols, AK-47s, grenade launchers and other arms from the safe areas. Earlier, it was believed that the terrorists relied on stealing and snatching weapons during encounters. Zaibullah also said that the package consists of only 7 weapons at a time. Zaibullah was arrested on April 6 after India's security agencies acted on a tip-off. He had earlier escaped in an encounter spot on March 20th. Listen in to what he said.
कौन सा रास्ते से अंदर आए इंडिया में?
हम मुजफ्फराबाद से रात को निकले गाड़ी पे, सिविल गाड़ी पे, और वहाँ से दोदनियाल पे पाकिस्तान का जो गांव है तेजियाँ, वहाँ से हमने जंगल के होते हुए इंडिया की पोस्ट सरबल पे पहुँचे। वहाँ से हमने बाढ़ काटी और हमारे साथ जो पाकिस्तान जो पाँच गाइड आए थे और वो वापस चले गए, और हमने बाढ़ क्रॉस की और इंडिया की पोस्ट डेंग वाली हमारे रास्ते में आई। हम वहाँ से होते हुए फिर बड़ी बैग इंडिया की पोस्ट और बेला पोस्ट इसके पास से गुजरे, और उसके बाद हम सफ़र करते हुए आखिरी टॉप पे पहुँचे तो वहाँ पे नावन गली इंडिया की पोस्ट आई। वहाँ से हमने फिर नीचे को उतरे और कपवाड़ा तरशन बाला में आ गए, और इस जंगल में हम 6 दिन रहे। और 6 दिन रहने के बाद जब हम हलमतपुरा पहुँचे तो वहाँ पे आर्मी ने हमारे ऊपर इनकाउंटर किया। इनकाउंटर में हमारा 2 दिन इनकाउंटर चला और उसमें हमारे 5 साथी मारे गए, और उसमें मैं ज़ख्मी हुआ और वहाँ से निकल गया। और 15 दिन बाद मैं अभी अकेला जंगलों में रहा और आर्मी ने उसके बाद मुझे भी गिरफ्तार कर लिया।
कहाँ जा रहे थे तुम? क्या काम था?
हमें यही बोला था कि आपने लोलाब जाना है और वहाँ लश्कर के ख़त्म हुए हैं, और अब वहाँ जाके आपने काम करना है और तैयार रहना है आपको।
किस काम के लिए तैयार?
यही कि आपने तैयार रहना है, हम अगर आपको कोई हदफ दें तो वो आपने पूरा करना है।
And let us go across to our colleague Ramesh Ramchandran from the studio. Ramesh, it's an open truth. Everyone knows that Pakistan does the infiltration, but very rarely we catch all these things on camera, the details of the confession. What makes this confession chilling?
Well, Karthikeya, this 20-year-old boy has explained in great detail how he was trained in the camps in Muzaffarabad, how he was pushed into Jammu and Kashmir, how he was tasked to carry out terror attacks inside India, and he sort of maps out the complicity of the Pakistani deep state, the Pakistani military, the intelligence agencies, in how they are, in hands, in cahoots with the terrorists to foment terror attacks inside India. So this is another nail in the coffin of the Pakistani deep state, Karthikeya. They said we are victims of terrorism, but this is another good example of Pakistan being the perpetrator of terrorism, not the victim of terrorism as it claims itself to be.
And Ramesh, apart from the logistics, isn't this a clear intent being shown by Pakistan through the confession of this boy, that they continue to run, operate and fund various training camps across the line of control, despite saying internationally in international forums that Pakistan suffers from terrorism but does not support terrorism?
Absolutely, Karthikeya. You couldn't have put it better. As I mentioned before, Pakistan claims itself to be a victim of terrorism, but here is living proof of a 20-year-old boy who says in so many words that the Pakistani army, the intelligence agencies help such boys, brainwash these boys into committing terror attacks inside India, how they are pushed into India with arms, with training, with the single task of carrying out attacks inside India and killing civilians and army personnel alike. So this is an undeniable proof, yet another proof of Pakistan's complicity and duplicity on the issue of terrorism, particularly against India.
Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you for this update. So this video gets into the detail of how a boy explains that the way he is infiltrated into India, where the encounter took place, it's almost like a Kasab's testimony.